Happy Friday, lunchtime. How's everybody doing? As you can see from my title, maybe if you looked at the title, that yeah, baby, it's lunchtime. But Miss G ain't got no lunch. Yep, and it's not because ain't something in the kitchen for me to fix to eat, but it's just that Mrs. G came on here real quick, and I didn't go in there and fix me no leftovers for lunch. So hey Jeffrey, hey Santa. You know Jeffrey, I call Jeff I call him Santa because he's you know how Santa is all over the world and it's in one night and he travels all over the world in one night and he be bringing gifts. So that's kind of how I see Jeff. He pops in on everywhere. He's just all over the world in one night. He's just all over out here in these YouTube streets and one day he does all this traveling in one day. So thanks Jeff for coming in. I appreciate you. Oh, wait a minute. Now, hold on. We got so many folks popping in so quick. Miss G ain't able to see everybody. Hold on, y'all. We got Honey Duck. Thank you, Honey. Hey, sweetheart. How you doing? Thank you, Jeffrey, for my gifts. Miss Paula is back, my friend. Hey, Miss Paula. Jeffrey. Hey, he just give me all these little... Look, let me see. Thank you, Jeffrey. Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Honey Duck. Well, y'all, it's rolling. I can't even keep up with the chat. Hold on a minute. Yes. All right, let me slow it down. We got Debbie Sue. Hey, sweetie. Thank you for coming in. Oh, thank you for that beautiful festive fall festive. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Miss Paula. I think I'm caught up now. I think I'm caught up. Jeff, you know, Santa, you have your sleigh full of gifts and you're spreading joy all over the land. Thank you, my friend Jeff. I appreciate you so much. I know, right? You know, I don't have my ace in the hole, my other ace in the hole, Nita May with me to help me scroll and watch all these messages popping up in the chat. There she is. Hey girl. Oh my God, y'all sending me all these sweet little things. Thank y'all so much. Miss Paula, my friend, my YouTube bestie, you know we missed you, honey. You know we missed you. We missed you, honey. You have been out of the loop, but you know, it's same old thing going on in these YouTube streets. One thing about it, baby, you can always go back and view, you know, the content from different creators and see what they had going on. But we missed you. But I'm glad you got a chance to you know, get back into your mental space that you need to be in your spiritual space that you need to be in. So I'm glad. I understand it, honey. Because sometimes YouTube can get to be a little bit demanding and it can take our focus away from where we need to have it at. So I'm glad you took a little time off. I might do that sometime soon, but you know, I got to get these watch hours up first. I got to get these watch hours up. I'm a shy about 200 watch hours, so you know, I'm sure it'll be soon. So I ain't gonna stress it because I ain't gonna stress it. It's coming. But I was a little concerned because in November is when I got my biggest chunk of watch hours. November and December last year. I don't want to go past that. You know what I'm talking about? Thank you, Honey Dub. Thank you, everybody, for giving me the sweet little gifts here. I appreciate it so much, y'all. Thank y'all so much. The high five. You go, you go. But yeah, it's lunchtime, Miss Paula. Yeah, and like I said, yeah, it's lunchtime and I ain't had no food. But it's not because ain't no food in the house. It's just that Mrs. G, look, y'all, I got some unhealthy stuff, okay? Okay, so I just grabbed one of these little packs right here. And I'm trying not to chew on it because it's going to be loud. I don't be crunching on all y'all ear. Jeffrey, in the house. Thank you, honey. You are really our Santa, baby. And your sled is full of gifts, bearing gifts. So thank you. Oh, my goodness. They're just coming in. Thank you so much, Jeffrey. Thank you. Thank you, honey. Thank you, everybody. Everybody for showing up and showing out. But yeah, y'all, it's Friday. So what y'all got going on today, Friday? I know Honey Dip. I know Anita Mae, she off. She got to rest up because she got a big event coming up tomorrow. She's gonna be helping out Unc with his food truck endeavor. on tomorrow. Jeff, they still come in. Oh my God. Thank you, Jeffrey. Oh my goodness. Bless your heart, baby. I appreciate you so much. So, y'all, y'all know the time. Y'all, if you guys know a little bit about Mrs. G, y'all know that the Mister he has lawn care service business, right? So y'all know this time of the year ain't slow down, child. It's slowed down to a crawl. And so y'all know I ain't been able to do me no break chronicles lunch break lives because the Mister been here at the house, child. He ain't been going out. He ain't been going out, child. So, and you know how it is when the Mister be home. I ain't got to tell y'all. But those of y'all that know, I had to do my silent live several times because the Mister was in the living room or the bedroom. He talking loud. I got the TV blasting. Miss Paula, you know how it is with the spouse, honey. They had the TV up so loud. So that's kind of where it's been. But today, honey, he went out to do something. Somebody, yo, I don't know, child, he blowing some leaves or what, honey. But I was like, whew, hallelujah. So I said, let me get on here and do me a little live lunch break. So that's why Mrs. G didn't go in there and whip her up nothing in the kitchen to have for her lunch. So I didn't, I ain't bring them, but these doing little things right here so I can have these peanuts all in my teeth. Debbie Sue, you know about it. So I ain't got to tell you nothing. Girl, you know, honey. But Debbie, you got your husband, he was so caring and he would make sure you came in the house out of the cold when you were sitting out there on the porch talking about the snow. And so he was taking good care of you, Debbie. Yes, he was, Miss Debbie. So he was taking good care of you. But yeah, it makes a difference though um when you're used to having your own little space, you know what I'm talking about? And then, well, you guys are retired, so you already know if you and your husband are already retired or whoever, if they are, both of you guys are retired, so you know you're at home pretty much all the time together. And, it just feels good, get you a little, little me time, you know what I'm talking about? So today I got a chance to get a little me time in between, work. I said, it's time to take a break. So I'm taking a little break. And I went ahead on and decided, let's go and get this live right quick because I know I probably won't be doing anything else today. This will be my third day in a row because I did a live on Wednesday, and then of course y'all know I did my rules of engagement yesterday, and so I said, well, I guess today I'll do me a quick live since I had a few minutes, and beyond that I'll just be watching and supporting everybody else for the rest of the day. I know nephew gonna be doing a lot. He does his lives every day around 4 or 4:15. So I definitely will be checking him out today. And I don't know who else normally comes on Friday, but I'm just glad to see Miss Paula back in the house. Mm-hmm. And Debbie Sue, you said he take care of you, but he just don't know how to hush his mouth when you be recording. I know, honey. I know, Debbie Sue. I know, baby. So, Debbie, how is the weather in Virginia? Is it still like icy cold? You guys still getting any snow? It's actually very, very nice here. I went outside to toss some scraps out to my cats, honey, and they almost, child, they bum rushed me. They're like right at the door. As soon as you open, they hear that little of the door, child. They run up on the step. They run up there, and you have to kick them down, child, keep them from coming in the house. So, I thought they were gonna eat me alive, child. So I took them. So I just had some scraps. You know they love meat, child. So I normally just feed them cat food. But child, I see they had them caught them a bird out there, and it was a cardinal. Cause I saw the red feathers, child. They had them devoured the polar thing. It was gone, child. I ain't seen them but feathers. So them cats don't play. They catch the chipmunks, honey. They get the squirrels, baby. They catch rabbits. I mean, girl, you know they catch them on nasty rats. They get them. So I don't have to worry about no pesty pests too much. Child, we used to have a bunch of lizards. But since it's cat population that I didn't take the Price is Right Barker's advice, I didn't have my cat spayed or neutered. So I didn't control the pet population. So now because I didn't control the pet population, baby, get what? I ain't got to worry about the pest population because them cats, baby, they patrol these yards. You hear me? My cats patrol the yards, so I don't have to worry about I don't have to worry about no lizards, no snakes. They get it, baby. So that's one thing I love about my cats. They do that. But yeah, they bum rush me as soon as I open the door. And Lil J, they just dominate Lil J, cause Lil J be being sweet, like move, watch out, child. I have to go there. I just push them on out the way. Move, move. You know what I'm saying? You have to be a little aggressive sometimes because that's a lot of cats. Hey, hello, heart. Let me see. Let me see. Farrah Bricks Studio. Is that how you say it? Farrah Bricks. How you doing, honey? I appreciate you stopping in, dropping your channel name. You know, if you want to drop your channel name in the chat now, so y'all can connect. If you want to, make sure you type in exclamation point auntie, and it will boom populate your channel so the others can jump in and check out your content. But yep. Um, so what you guys gonna be doing tomorrow? I done told y'all what I had going on today. There's my girl. Hey Q, what's going on, my girl? Q from 60 plus and Sophie is in the house. You know what? I need to name y'all channel name. I need to keep because I'm just calling y'all by your first names, and everybody might not know your first name is. So we got Debbie Sue from Simply Debbie Sue. Her channel is called at Simply Debbie Sue. And then of course we got my old good old friend, my YouTube bestie, Mrs. Paula from Mrs. Paula Does Retirement. She's in the chat. Of course, you know, I got Honey Dip, you know, she's like my support team. She you know, she don't be doing no content. She just I won't say just, but she's my support team. And of course, we got Jeff 1976. And I found out that Jeff did not have a he did not create content, but what he does, he's a great supporter to content creators. And he does that. He, you know what I'm saying, he's a great moderator. He comes in, he you know, he gives gifts and super chats and things like that. So he's a great support to content creators. So high five to Jeff. I love it. I love it. He comes in, baby. You know, Santa don't stay long. Santa come in, baby, and y'all know how Santa is, the real, you know, the real Santa, the real Santa. Child, he come in, he drop you some gifts off, honey. He might eat some cookies and drink him a little milk, and then he on to the next house. So that's how Jeff is. He going to the next house. So I hope I'm saying this name right. It's Farrah Brick Studio, because I'm not good at saying, I'm not good at pronouncing these names. I used to be real good at pronouncing words, but I don't know. I be having, I don't know. If you don't break it down to me, like phonetically break it down, or put the little, you know, the little hyphens and little thing on to tell me how to spell it, how you pronounce it, I mess it up. So I'm sorry. But I'm a girl. Q is in the house. Hey, Joshua. Yes, Josh, she made it. Isn't that something? Miss Paula made it on in today. Miss Paula took her a nice little vacay, so to speak. She took a little time off, you know, a little time to reflect, I guess you could say. And like I said, I'm pretty sure I'll be doing it soon too. But you know, right now I'm just trying to, you know, I'm trying to get past that. Because I just reached my 1000K, so I'm glad about that. So I'm just trying to get that full monetization, and then probably the very beginning of the year, I'm gonna take a little time off. It ain't gonna be long, probably this. You know what I'm saying? I say take time off, but I will do like Miss Paula did. Just kind of, you know, get away from the social media. And the only social media that I look at is YouTube. I don't do the TikTok. I'm not on TikTok. I'm not on Facebook. I'm not on Instagram or any of those other social medias. But you know, it is what it is. But I'm so glad y'all stopped in to check on Miss G. Y'all know what? Why in the I don't understand why why is um my shorts, my video, my footage, it always be like it be buffering or it be grainy looking. I don't know if it's because of the internet connection, but as long as I'm looking at it on the screen on my phone, looking at it, I don't see nothing going on. I don't see nothing looking crazy and grainy. But when I go back and look at my lives later, I notice it is like grainy looking. So I don't even know how it look now. Does it look grainy to you guys right now? Does it looks grainy here to me? Um, okay, Josh, you said you showed Debbie Sue something on her post last night. You did what you showed her? Oh, wait a minute. Now I'm about to get scared. I see somebody retracted some videos, some messages. I don't know. Let me see. Hold on now. Okay, no, that was her. Okay, so what you showed her, Josh, on your live last night? I hope it ain't that. I hope it's clean. Now keep it clean now. I don't know. It does. It's showing up grainy. Mike. Hey, Mike. It's showing up grainy. I don't know why that is. I don't know why that does that. See, it's beautiful on my screen here when I'm looking at it on my phone. Okay, Debbie Sue. So he's a sweetheart. I want to make sure now. I want to make sure because I ain't want to you know, because I was looking at another content creator that I watch on the regular, and she was doing a live. She has like she is a Christian lady, and she does like she does like lives where she shares the scripture and things like that. And so she was showing some, she was trying to explain how to do the stream yard, right? So she having people come up on her screen, right? And so this person came up on her screen. Now she didn't know this person. This person was new, like how sometimes you tell them to come on up on the screen. This person, okay, good, it's cleared up, great, great. So this person came up on her screen, right? Just popped up on the screen, child, right? And so they said, oh boy, started out doing right. You know what I'm talking about? He was talking good, good talk, good clean talk. And child, y'all, all of a sudden, bruh man he showed out. That's all I'm saying. It got explicit. And bruh man got showing off some things he should have been showing off. And by the time the lady, she's a sweet lady. She's a good sister in Christ. By the time she realized what was going on, honey, it was too late because honey, stuff was splashed up there on the screen, all kind of stuff. You know what I'm talking about? And so we all, later on, we all joke. I wasn't in that. I was not in that live that particular time. I wasn't in her live, but I heard it through the grapevine. Because y'all know Red and Special K. I don't know if y'all know Fluffy Diva, but y'all know Red and Special K. And they keep receipts. So they were the one that was telling me about it. They were on their live and they were telling me about it. So you just have to be real careful when you have people joining your live on the stage. You know what I'm talking about? Because if you don't know that person and you're not familiar with them, it's not too good unless you have one of your moderators to go over and check out their channel. You know what I'm talking about? Like in the meantime, you need to let your moderator know, look, so and so is in the back room. He wants to come up, peep over to his channel and see what his channel look like. Because a lot of time, if they don't have any content on their channels, they really can be just trolls. So that's something I had to remember when you be telling folks, y'all coming up on the screen and whatever. So child, if you don't know who these folks are, it's best to not let them up on the channel. Not to let them invite them up on your live while you're doing a live stream. Yes, Sophie, you got to be real careful. I'm telling you, honey. All right, so I said all that to get back to Josh, but since Debbie Sue's vouching for Josh, I didn't want him to say something out of pocket, but Debbie Sue said he's a good guy. So Josh loves Disney and Disney parades, so he loves sharing that. Okay. Oh, okay. He's blind. Oh, okay. So, okay, well, I understand. Well, okay, good. Well, welcome in, Josh. Welcome in. I'm glad you were able to have something nice for Miss Debbie Sue on her channel. That's great. Thank you. Yes, Josh. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate that. I'm looking at my cats. I see them through the window. But yeah, great. I really appreciate that too, Josh. Thank you, Debbie, for clearing it up. Getting Mrs. G straight, But I just had to share that little story with y'all, honey, because I thought it was very funny, but it wasn't funny when it happened. But this happens. You get some people. I don't know why people be so mean and just evil. You know what I'm saying? Just come up on your channels and do all kind of stuff. And then your channel can get banned. So, quite naturally, she was not able to share that replay. But she could go in and take stuff out if she wanted to share that, still share that live as a replay. She could go in and edit it before she, let it go live. I mean, I'm talking about posted it. That's why, you guys, it's always good. I don't know about you all, but me, all of my footage, everything that I share, whenever I upload a video or whenever I do lives, anything that's going to go like as a replay or go as content, I always post it as private. Now, of course, you can't post your lives as private when it's running, because if you post it as private, nobody's not going to see it except you and whoever you share it with. But I'm saying, if you're going to plan on doing it as a replay, you always want to set your content as private. Unless it's something you got to put out like right away. Like if you're doing a short on something that's happening right away and you want to post it right then, okay, that's fine. But honey, all of my material, everything that I do, I always post it. I always set it for private. And then once YouTube runs all the checks and everything and all that, then either I'll schedule it way ahead of time, way later, or I'll go back in it and set it for public when I get ready to release it. So that's just a little tip for anybody, you know what I'm saying? All right, let me go back. Let me see. I'm missing some stuff. Okay, so David Sue, that's true. Um, let's see. What you say, Key, what you said. You gotta run. Okay, baby. I understand. I understand. I know. The meeting's on it. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Q. I appreciate you. You bet Debbie watched it. What you say, Josh? You said she watched it. The fireworks, really? Oh, they had fireworks too, Josh? Ooh, nice. That's nice. Ah, that's cool. I hadn't seen fireworks in a minute, but they'll be doing fireworks again real soon because it'll be the new year before you know it. So, mm-hmm. The castle, okay, yeah, you're talking about Disney. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've never been to Disneyland. I've never been. Yep, I've never been. I don't know if y'all can hear me crunching, but I'm sorry. Because I didn't go in and fix me no leftover. Like I said, when I left Nita Mae's place last night, I said she had something to eat over there, right? She had already cooked. She had some beef stew and broccoli and beef and broccoli and something that she had. So I said, well, now, baby, I'm gonna go home and eat because I know I had leftovers at the house. So I had planned to go home and eat, to come home and eat. But on the way home, this restaurant was calling my name because we hadn't been there in a long time, right? So on the way home, I called a mister. I said, you want anything to eat? I'm finna stop by. I'm finna swing by such and such. He was like, no, just get me a shake. So I whipped it on up into my restaurant. We used to love to eat here too, but because we were so happy when one came closer to our area. And so it was Chick-fil-A. Let me tell y'all this. I think why I fell in love with Chick-fil-A so much is because back in 2021, I think that's when 2021 was when I think it's when I had that it was the 19, what I'm talking about. I had gotten over that illness. But it was the other one. It was the one that came after that. It was something else. It wasn't I forgot what they called it. But anyway, it was connected to the, C19. So when I got over that, because I was sick for a little bit, but not like some people were real sick. I never did get real sick, but what I'm saying, I did have the headaches and I couldn't eat nothing. But my smells never changed. My taste buds maybe just a little bit. But anyway, so I was down for about a good 2 weeks, not real sick, but I wasn't feeling well for about 2 weeks because I wasn't eating nothing. I lost a lot of weight, child. So when I finally was able to eat, you hadn't been either, Josh? You hadn't been to Disney either, but you just like it. Um, so what happened when I was finally able to eat again, I think Chick-fil-A was like one of the first restaurant, well, it wasn't the first one. My first piece of food I ate was at Captain D's. And it took me 3 days to eat that little one plate because I could barely eat. But when I got to where I could eat, Chick-fil-A was the first restaurant that my husband and I went to after that situation, after that was over with. But at the time, we ate outside in the car. And when I got my first little chicken nuggets and I dipped it in that good old Polynesian sauce, girl, guys, it was like the best thing ever. So that is a core memory for me from Chick-fil-A. So I guess that's why I still love it, because it was like it brought me back to life, so to speak, my first real meal. Well, it's nice to meet you too, Josh. Yes, it is. It's nice to meet you. I'm so glad you came on over here from Miss Debbie Sue. I appreciate you swinging by. I really do. Thank you so much, Josh. I'm so glad to have you here, and just to be a part of the community. Mrs. G, your favorite auntie. Mm-hmm. I sure am. But what I did, I stopped at Chick-fil-A last night. Instead of coming home to eat, I didn't come home and eat like I told Nita Mae I was gonna do. I went on by Chick-fil-A, got me the Chick-fil-A sandwich, and I put me some lettuce on there, and I had the little dipping sauce. I just got the meal, but Chick-fil-A is expensive. Y'all know Chick-fil-A is expensive. They are. They really expensive. But anyway, that's what I wanted last night. So, and then when I got home, baby, I couldn't even finish all my sandwich and them fries. I used to love their fries, those waffle fries. But it's like I just couldn't eat the whole, everything. So I ate much as I could. And then I said, well, I ain't no need me trying to save it because I don't need to try to save it. So I bit off it too much as I could, and I saved the rest of it this morning. I tossed the rest of it out to the cats, so they was just about to jump on me. Okay, Josh, you say, do you know Disney World has fireworks too? Yes, I know they do. I know they do. I've seen that. Only because I've seen it on TV and I've seen other people who've been there visited Disney World. Did I say Disneyland at first? Well, it's Disney World. Okay. I've seen people's pictures. They do have fireworks. Yep, I sure did. But I've just never been. Never been. I really, when I was younger, I had a desire to go. But as I got older, yes, T. Yes, hey, same old T. T from same old T. Girl, yes, ma'am. I gave them rascals some leftover Chick-fil-A. They so greedy, they eat anything. They greedy. Girl, you know I got 14 of them. Well, now, okay, good deal. Good deal, Miss Paula. That's a good deal. Now I have 13 because one of the cats, he met his end. I don't even want to tell y'all how he met his end, but I might share that in another video. But yeah, so I got 13 now, y'all. I don't have 14 of them because one of my babies, he ain't with us no more. He unalived. And it was his own fault. But I fought him and I kind of fought the mister. Because I'm very particular. I'm very watchful for my cats. Because I know they'll be everywhere. And they so greedy, right? So normally what I do, I feed them first. I have their plates. You know, they got several little plates that I put their food on, right? Yeah. One of them missing, baby. Okay, Debbie, I understand. Thank you, sweetheart. Go handle your business, Debbie Sue. Thank you, sweetie, for hanging out with Mrs. G. Yeah. Adrian. Adrienne is in the house. Miss Do It Yourself. Yeah, girl. One of them is gone. So, like I said, I'm very particular about watching out for my cats. I feed them first most of the time. I fix their food so they can all run around their bowls and eat all their food. And then I go feed my dogs. So y'all know where I'm going. I think y'all can already figure out what happened. Well, I ain't got to say no more, but if y'all want me to finish the story, I'll tell y'all. But if you want me to finish the story, y'all let me know. I'm going to tell you what happened. If y'all want to know. But yeah, anyway, I only have 13 now. One less mouth to feed, but and y'all know what? I never did see my I have fun, Debbie. Have a magical day. Oh, that's so sweet, Josh. I never did see the new babies. I told y'all that one of my cats had kittens. I never did see them babies. I don't know what happened to them. They might still be around somewhere, but I have not seen those kittens. The mister had seen them when they were, right after they were born. They I heard them, but I have not seen them. So they were up under this little shelter thing. So the mama cat moved the babies, and she moved them in this area where it's like a lot of bush and brush where we like normally pile up our like old sticks and things when we burn our stuff in the backyard sometimes. When we in the country, baby, we can do that. Okay. Thank you, T. I appreciate you hanging out. You gotta go be productive. I understand, huh? Thank you so much, T. T, you gonna be on tonight, or you be on Thursday nights? I can't remember which night you normally have your lives on. Just let me know if you're still in. What night do you have your lives on, T? Is it on Thursday nights or is it Friday nights? But anyway, I hadn't seen those kittens, so I don't know if she moved them and somewhere else, or she just they're no longer with us. I don't know. I haven't seen the babies. I don't know what happened to them either. But I know that she be nursing her she's still nursing because she will let her brothers and sisters nurse from her. And they all have gotten bigger. And she still let these big old grown, they ain't grown, but they big. She still let these other kittens nurse from her. So I'm like, well, where is your babies at? Why is you letting these big behind jokers nurse from you? Where is your babies? So I don't know. I don't know, y'all. But yeah, that's the story. That's Mrs. G's cat stories. That's my story. So what y'all doing tomorrow? I done told y'all about me and my cats, about Chick-fil-A and all that good stuff. Check the new Disney Starlight Parades later. I might do that. I might do that. I'm not necessarily a Disney fan, but well, I know they're gonna be having parades coming up to Thanksgiving, so I'm pretty sure they'll be having their parades and things like that. And I might just do that, just to look at the lights, just because you mentioned it, Josh. Mm-hmm. Yep. Check out the new Disney Starlight Parade later. Yep. I do like the lights. I like lights. I like to see the lights. My sister who recently passed away, she used to love to watch the Thanksgiving parades and Christmas parades. She would always watch those when it would come on TV. So that would be like a little bit of a, memento for her, thinking about her. She does that. Oh, thank you for subscribing and being a part. I appreciate it. That's awesome. That's awesome. So yeah, y'all hang out with Mrs. G. I appreciate everybody who's in the house with me today. On my Friday lunch break with that food. Only because Mrs. G didn't go in the kitchen and whip up nothing before this live. I was trying to hurry it because I don't know how much time I'm going to have in the house, peace and quiet. Lil J, he's working today, so I probably won't see him. I don't know. Mm. Um, I know I won't see Nita Mae today. I was hanging out with Nita Mae all day yesterday. Honey dip Nita Mae. So I don't know what me and the miss gonna do when he, later on. I don't know what he's gonna do. So, what y'all doing tomorrow? Did anybody ever tell me what they doing tomorrow? I've been running my mouth so much. I see you guys are connecting. Okay, great, good deal. Connecting. Josh, everybody's connecting. So what y'all gonna do tomorrow? Y'all got any plans for the weekend? Um, I can say this. It's a Nightbot and AI thing. Yeah, it is. Josh, yeah. Nightbot is like the moderator as well. You have to tell Nightbot what you want him to do. Otherwise, he's gonna take over your live. So it just drops in different commands. It just kind of keeps the chat going to remind those who are coming in the chat how they can get their channel names displayed. And you can have him to do different things. Um, you know, but right now I don't have Nightbot doing anything major because he can come in and baby, he can delete he can time out people if they come in saying certain things or doing certain things. So yeah, it's definitely AI. Yep, Nightbot. Yep. So, yeah. So, Josh, if you get the chance, you can hop on over and check out my content, check out my channel, and if you like what you see, you can boop, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like some of the content if you're enjoying it. You know who that blue fairy was? I don't. Josh, honestly, I don't remember a lot of stuff about Disney. I honestly don't, but I do know Pinocchio. But I don't know too much about the characters. I remember Bambi and some characters I do remember, but not a lot. Yep, that's it. Not a lot. I see you really are a Disney fan, Josh. You really are a nice Disney fan. Um, hmm. Miss Paula, are you still in the house, Miss Lady? You still in the house? Hey, Mike. How you doing, Mike? How's your day? What you got planned for the weekend? Oh, Josh, you like the music? Yeah. You know what, the one I really like, and I don't think that this is a Disney thing though. I like Shrek. I like Shrek. Adrienne, you love Nightbot. Oh, that is so beautiful. Oh, let me see. Can I take a oh, that is absolutely beautiful. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. That latte. Oh, I love it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Adrienne, from Miss Do It Yourself. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. That is absolutely beautiful. Another one. Oh, thank you. Girl, you make me want to go in and make me some cappuccino. That looks so good. That looks good. Hmm. That looks good, good, good. Yes, it does, honey. I'm loving it. I'm loving these stickers, honey. These are nice. The jewels. I love it. This is so nice. What was I about to say? Hmm. Oh, I was gonna say, well, I don't have on my I had some trouble yesterday with the mics, and I don't think it was a mic. I think because I didn't have my earbuds yesterday. I was using Nita Mays, and we had a little bit of glitches going on. I don't know what was going on. Maybe because we had so many devices around us and things like that. I don't know, but anyway, so I didn't even bother to plug up no mic and none of that. I'm just using my the mic from my phone and in my earbud, because the earbuds help because they have mics in them too, so it kind of helped with the sound. So that's all good. It worked out good. Yeah, Miss Adrienne, Miss Do It Yourself Girl, I appreciate you, honey. I love those the stickers, and those are so they're pretty too. Not only are they just like value, they are absolutely beautiful. I love to see them pop up on the screen. So nice. Nightbot probably does know who the Blue Fairy is, Josh. You know, AI know everything, baby, just about everything, because they everything you feed them, honey, they know. So I'm pretty sure they do know. They don't. They look good, Adrian. They be beautiful, honey. They so pretty popping up. Well, Adrian, girl, soon you gonna have you some popping up on you, cause you gonna be able to get you some at a while. So you're like, how many subscribers are you at now, Adrian? Miss Do It Yourself. How many subscribers are you at? You almost at 900, aren't you? You close to 900. Yep. You is moving on up there, girl. I don't know where your watch hours are, but I know your subscribers are moving on up pretty good. And by you doing the see, oh girl, yes. Y'all, we gotta help. Let's help support Adrian. Adrian at 922 subs. And are you pretty close to the 3,000 watch hours, Adrian? Because we definitely want to support, girl. Get you on that thing, get you so you can start having you some pretty pictures on yours too, some nice stickers and things like that. Get you some super chats, girl. Get on up there. You asked Nightbot, can he imitate a blue fairy? Well, Josh, you know you can. There's certain. I mean, it's all kind of things you can get Nightbot, not Nightbot. You can get AI to do. They can create all kind of like images and things for you. Well, you okay? Well, 1440, girl. Look, I remember when I got my first 1200 hours, girl. I was so excited. So 1440 is good. You just keep doing your lives like you've been doing, and keep posting that content, that long form content, and you'll be there before you know it. Because it really does go pretty fast once you especially if you continue to engage with different communities and things like that, jump into other people's lives, and this what I'm saying, be a social butterfly. And then you can connect with people and watch their content and leave comments. You know what to do. I ain't got to tell you. You know what to do, Adrian. You know how to do this thing. The song, when you wish upon a star. I do know that song, Josh. I know that song. Mm-hmm. I know that one, Wishing Upon a Star. I do know that one, baby. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, Adrian, I think I need about 200 more um watch hours. Because like I was saying the other day somewhere, I don't know, I be everywhere running my mouth. I know how a bunch of my hours kind of go down this month, and they've been chipping away at it. So I've been losing, a couple hours here and there every day. So I'm right at where I need like 200 and some change to get my 4,000. You be all over the place too. I know that's right, Adrian. Yes, honey, we have to be all over the place. Yep. Now, y'all, those of you that are in here are the community, our community. Now, y'all remember that this Sunday it is Q from Miss Do It Yourself. This is the day that we want to commit to running her, her content, watching her content, and supporting her. Because this is what we do. We support each other. So she's got plenty of playlists, guys, that we can watch her playlist and engage, and make sure that once you watch the content, make sure that you drop in that comment section just so that she'll know that you came over from the rules of engagement. Make sure you drop in the word engagement for for Q's gosh, I can't even, what is Q's 60 plus and Sophie's channel. We want to do that on Sunday. So that's the day that we want to make sure that, I mean, listen, y'all, we watch each other any day, but I'm saying we want to make sure that we dedicate a good portion of our Sundays running her content and commenting and engaging with her content. Okay. Ah, you gotta go help and burn some brush. Okay, honey. Well, Miss Paula, it's good to see you. I appreciate you hanging in there. All right, love you too, darling. Take care, sweetie. I'm glad you're back out of the bushes, honey. I'm glad you're back out of the bushes. Yes, yes, yes. But yeah, guys. It's been 40 minutes already. I'm gonna try to make it. I'm like you, Adrian. Oh, thank you, baby. That is beautiful. These are some pretty, these are some nice gifts. That big old pretty gifts. I hadn't seen y'all. Hmm. I gotta look under my little thing, cause I think I gotta buy some more. Cause I did some drop some gifts over on Kenny K's channel. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Oh, thank you, Adrian. I was over on Kenny K's channel this morning, and I was dropping some gifts over there, so I might have to restock or whatever. I don't know, rebuy some more. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yep. Ain't my dog barking. I wonder what they're barking about. The mister might be back, or it might be somebody done roll up. But y'all, hold on a minute. Let me see what's going on out here. I don't like what be rolling up on me. Let somebody order something. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, guys. That was the UPS guy. Which of course I didn't know nobody ordered nothing. He don't like the mister went and ordered stuff. I ain't know nothing about it. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much. I appreciate you guys for who hung out with me. Um, magical night. I don't know. I probably done lost most of y'all. I'm sorry, but it's been great. I'm gonna get ready to go and get me something to eat. But Josh, thank you, sweetheart, for so much for hanging out with me. As long as you have, today. I appreciate it so much. I hope that you have a magical day, as you say. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Whew, I'm tired from going to the door and back. To let you know I'm out of shape. I am definitely need to. I've been working out again, but I got to get myself back in the swing of things and do better than I've been doing. But I've been doing a little bit lifting a little bit of weights, doing a little exercising, so I can't say I've been doing that. And y'all see I'm drinking water, trying to drink me some water more than I usually do. But yeah. So I appreciate everybody for hanging out with Mrs. G. I'm trying to look at my door. I keep seeing the dogs and cats running everywhere. I'm looking at the window. Oh, you still with me, Adrian? Girl, thank you, Adrian. I appreciate you hanging out because I said I done lost all my folks by the time I get back. Ain't gonna be nobody in the chat when I get back. But thank you for hanging out with me still. Baby, you doing anything today? You gonna be doing any a live or anything else today, Adrian? You gonna be doing anything? Like I said, I already know I'm gonna be watching nephew. He come on at 4 o'clock, and then I don't know what the miss gonna do. Them just want trying not to eat too much and get too hungry. I mean, trying to keep my stomach where I won't eat because if I eat too much anything, by the time if the mister want to go somewhere and eat today, I don't know. He might not. He be in one of them little moods this week, so I don't know. But by the time he come back in and work from working today, he might want to do something. I don't know. But we gonna see. You wish you could meet me in person? Oh, I appreciate that. Who knows? Maybe one day this might happen. It just might happen. What state do you live in, Josh? I'm in Georgia. I am in Georgia, honey. You went live this morning. You did, Adrian. I missed that. Well, you know what? Sometime in the morning time, I can't be. I can't. I ain't supposed to be. You know how we do. Be working. You know what I'm talking about. I saw that Dr. Ninja Turtle went live today, and he had to go real quick because somebody came up and he having some kind of water leak because people was outside his yard working on something, and he was in the middle of his live, and he had to shut his live down because the internet folks was out there digging in the yard, and he had a water leak. Fire from Dr. Ninja Turtle. Adrian, you probably know him. Oh, Josh, you live in Arkansas? Oh, wow, that's a long way off. So how's the weather there, Josh? How's the weather? How is the weather? It would be good if I could do another live late on tonight, but I doubt if I do. I probably, like I said, I probably won't. I got some stuff I need to work on, and I don't know. Yep, it's getting a little cold there. Getting a little cold. I would think it would be real cold in that part of the U.S. because it was cold here in Georgia a couple of days back. It was real cold, but the weather is great today. I don't know what the temp is going to drop to tonight. I don't know what it's going to be like tonight, y'all. But I don't like cold weather. I don't like that cold weather. But one thing about cold weather, you can bundle up. You can put on you some extra clothes and bundle up and things like that. But when it's hot, baby, you just in a mess. You just hot. You go outside, it's just hot. You got some videos you need to work on uploading. Okay, I think we all do, honey. We trying to, I got some stuff to work on too, Adrian, honey. I do. So I'm gonna see how that work out. I want to do like Miss Paula. I don't want to overdo. You know what I'm saying? I can't let YouTube consume me. And like I said, once I get past that them 200 hours and some change and get the full monetization. I know you can't slack then still, you know what I'm saying? But I have a little breathing room, just a little bit, not a lot, but then there's some other things I want to start doing. I had some other ideas that I want to do for content. And it's gonna take some nerve to do some of the stuff I'm wanting to do. Cause dealing with people, but y'all know what? I'm gonna tell you that, Adrian and Josh, and whoever else is still in the chat. I've noticed that I've been very fortunate that when I do go out in public and record and do footage in public, I haven't had any kickback. I have not had anybody to misbehave and act the fool. You know what I'm talking about? I have not had anybody to act it. I had one person. We were at the flea market, and I had my camera. I wasn't even filming her. I wasn't even looking at her to begin with, child. I was just filming the table and stuff, and she was like, "No camera here, no cameras here, whatever." And we like, "Girl, this a public place. I can film him, but we ain't show out." So if y'all know the Mister, he like a confrontation, baby. Me personally, I don't do. What I'm saying, I'm not a person that likes to do. What I'm saying, I'm real laid back. But he would bring it to you. So he had walked off, and then he turned back around. I said, babe, don't show out, don't show out, don't show out, don't show out. So he went back and was telling her like, look, you in a public place, so we got the right to film you. If you don't want to be filmed, you shouldn't be in a public place. And so the husband of the lady was like telling her, like, yeah, that's right. You right, but we just asking that you respect the fact that she don't want to be recorded. But you are right. So the man realized it. So yeah, you can't tell me I can't film right here, but I don't like confrontation. Let me see what you said, Josh. You just got a question. What is this? What is the blue, purple, and white color referencing starlight? What is the blue, purple, and white color referencing starlight? I have no idea, Josh. I don't know. Now, my son, Lil J, he probably can answer that because he's like a little scientist, honey. He know all that kind of stuff, honey. He be knowing, baby. I don't know. He be knowing all that stuff, Josh. Lil J, if you ever had a chance to meet Lil J, if you go back and look at some of my videos, you'll see Lil J in. Lil J is my son, and he knows a lot about science. He knows about the clouds, and I asked him what type of cloud something is, and he'll like, oh, that's a cumulus, the blah 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 blah. I'm like, okay, he know about the northern light. He know all that stuff. So Josh, that's the one you need to talk to Lil J, because I don't know. Miss G don't know the answers for you, baby. Ah. So what you said you don't like, what you don't like, Adrian? You said I don't like it. You talking about feminine in public. Hey, Seth Ma, you sound like from Alabama. I sound like I'm from Alabama. Well, you're pretty close. You are pretty close. I'm not. I'm actually not from Alabama, baby, but I am from Georgia. I am a good old Southern lady from Georgia. Yes, ma'am. I'm Mrs. G, baby, and I'm gonna be your favorite auntie from Georgia. That's where I'm from, Seth. Thank you for joining the live. Make sure you hit that like button on your way in, and before you leave. I appreciate you stopping through to see Mrs. G, your favorite auntie. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know what? I welcome questions. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind answering questions. As long as we keep it clean. Now, some stuff I ain't gonna talk about. You know what I'm talking about? But as long as you ask some questions and you're respectful, I don't have any issues with I don't have any issues with answering your questions. So I appreciate it. Yeah, that's right, Adrian. I don't like confrontation, but Adrian, you look like you tear something up, girl. You look like you don't play, baby. You look like you'll tear something up. I'm just saying. Oh boy. Josh, you said the sky is blue at night too. Yeah, it is. It's blue at night, but you can't really see it. I guess because there's not enough light to see it. But you're right. Can I cook? You say said, baby, I can do a little something, something, you know what I'm saying? I am from the Georgia, baby. I do a little soul food here and now and then. Actually, since Thanksgiving is coming up, I plan on making me some good old homemade macaroni and cheese. My niece gonna make the dressing. She's gonna make the dressing. She's gonna do the dressing, honey. And of course, we're gonna have our like collard greens, honey. My husband, the mister, said he gonna throw some. We bought some ribs, so he said he gonna throw some ribs on the grill. But of course, we gotta have some fried chicken, baby. It ain't, baby. You ain't in the South, honey. It ain't Thanksgiving or Christmas if you don't have some fried chicken. And I ain't really no turkey person. I eat a little turkey. I love fried turkey. You know how they put that turkey in them big old those big pots with the oil, peanut oil or whatever. I like that. I love me some fried turkey, but I'm not really a turkey lover, except for those good old turkey legs they have at the fair. And I like them good old turkey legs, but they're so expensive now. You go to the fair, they're expensive. Yeah, baby. Yeah, Seth, honey, I love me some good old soul food. Believe it or not, Seth. Believe it or not, I did not start eating collard greens until, well, this is soul food. I mean, to me, I don't know. You might not even like, what is that? I don't. You might not even know what I'm talking about. Josh DDH. Hey, Josh. The survivor says, hey, Josh, how you doing, baby? Welcome in to Mrs. T, your favorite auntie. I appreciate you stopping through. But yes, said I didn't start eating collard greens and things like that until I was way a good in adult, way over into adulthood. Um, when I had my second child, I think I ate my well, my mama used to cook greens and stuff like that. I just didn't like them. I didn't like it. I didn't eat a lot of soul food when I was coming up. I was a baby. So mama she would cook the big meals and stuff, but she always gonna fix baby something on the side. So she'll throw me a little something different on the side. So I didn't eat collard green, black eyed peas and stuff like that. Child. I ain't like none of that stuff until I got grown. So I started eating collard greens, really started eating collards around 30-ish. A friend of mine that I worked with, she made some, and them thing was so good, child. They were real good. So from that point on, I started eating collard greens. I eat cabbage. I don't like turnips. Still don't like no turnips. And I can't stand squash. All right, so I see some more comments coming. Let me see. No, baby, I don't have a garden. Now, my husband, the mister, I call him the mister. He used to do a little gardening. We had some okra. We had some watermelon. We had watermelon. Had some peppers. Try to do a little collard green. They ain't do too good, but we don't have a garden this year. We don't have a garden. You miss soul food. You do. You miss soul food. Where you from, baby? Let me see. You say where your family was from? North Carolina, really? Okay, so you know soul food. That's what I'm talking about, baby. And you from the Carolinas. I think we got another person in the chat from the Carolinas. Let me see who they from the Carolinas. Well, she may not still be with me. I think she going back to work. She's not with us, but we got another one of my friends, one of the people in the community. She's from North Carolina. So we got Louisiana in the house, we got Arkansas in the house, we got Georgia in the house. And where are you from, baby? Seth, you said your dad's from North Carolina. Let's see what you said, Josh. Let me see. What did you say, Josh? Let me go back and see. Do I like looking at the stars? I do. I do like looking at the stars, Josh. Like I said, my son is the one who's really all into things like that. He's into all of that. But it was it was some kind of moon the other night. It was a big, beautiful moon, a super moon or something. And then it was the Northern Lights they were talking about. So all that was happening this recently. But I don't really do that. My son does a lot of that, Josh. He looks at all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Seth, baby, I didn't start eating no collard greens till in my 30s, 25, 28 to 30. You've been eating them since you were 5. Well, honey, I tried them, but back in them when I was coming up, I didn't like them. I did not like no collard green, baby. I sure did. Hey, Michael Hart, do I take donations? Well, baby, you see that little dollar sign down there at the bottom of that other the live, baby. If you just hit up, baby. It got a dollar sign. That dollar sign down there means yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I do. um, I see your background. Just want to know Browns. What? Brown, baby. You see them Steelers, baby. Steelers all day, baby. Look at them Steelers. Yes, sir. I am a diehard Steelers fan, baby. Yes, sir. Even though they ain't been doing nothing lately, Josh. They ain't been doing nothing, baby. They have not been doing anything. Who was that that said that? Quantum. Yeah, baby. I like me some the Browns. Brown, hey, to each his own, baby. But I ain't no Browns fan, baby. Now the Steelers is my team, the Steelers, and I like the believe it or not, I'm from Georgia, and I'm not necessarily a Falcons fan, but I will watch the Falcons because it is Georgia. But my second team is gosh, what even help? The Eagles. That's my second team. Yep. That's it. The fairy has to be brave. She's the wise one. Yeah, I hear you, Josh. I hear you. Michael, let me tell you, baby, that's one thing Mrs. G don't do. I cannot swim. I can't swim, baby. The mister been telling me all my life I had to fight. Since we've been together, my husband been telling me he gonna teach me how to swim. But that has not happened. I feel like I feel a little, I don't know. I think he would scare me. So no, I don't swim. Seth, you live in Bali, Indonesia? Indonesia. Oh, wow. You got to go to Bali in the house. So you got, but am I saying it right? Is it Bali or Bali? Bali. Do it like, break it down like Ballli, if I'm saying it wrong, in the house. So we got a nice full of we got people from all around the world. Love it, love it. Yeah, quantum baby. Okay, you back, Debbie Sue? Yeah, them insurance, child. Them insurance folks too much, honey. And my insurance don't went up too, child. It went up. I said, what? And think about it, you don't know how to use this stuff. And you would think they would give you a little something, but every now and then they give you a little something, especially like car insurance and homeowners insurance. If you don't have to use it, you would think they'd be like, here, let me give you some of your money back. You don't do none of that. The Steelers doing okay. Yeah, they doing all right. But what get me with them darn Steelers is they can be way out ahead by a long shot. And then them doggone joker wait till the last minute, and then they let the other team come around them. So it's like a roller coaster, baby. You be on a roller coaster with the Steelers. So I had stopped watching them for a little while because I was just so disappointed with them. Yeah, them Steelers, they still my team now. I got love for my team now. Die hard, but they've been very disappointed lately. They still respectable. They all right. They do a little something. So now I don't know what the Browns doing, baby, because I don't keep it with all these teams. So how your team doing? Yeah, you was. Yeah, he sure was. He was talking to me about the starlight earlier. He was, Debbie. Telling me all about the fairies and the lights and things like that, Josh. Debbie, he sure is. What makes us brave and true and selfless? Pinocchio learned his lesson from that. You are definitely a Disney fan. Yes, you are, Seth. Josh, you are definitely a Disney fan. Well, one thing you learn from Pinocchio, baby, don't tell no lies, honey. Don't tell no lies. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I think every child has learned about lying. That's one thing they would say, that your nose will grow. So I thought that was a funny thing. Everybody knows about Pinocchio. What makes you so warm and friendly other than soul food? You know what, Seth? I don't know. That's just my personality for the most part. I'm just a happy person generally. I am generally and genuinely a happy person. Like I was saying earlier, I don't like confrontation. I try to be a person that be very encouraging to other people. I like to encourage people, and God has gifted me with this. I say God has gifted me, but I'm able to see potential in people, I love young people. I love young people. So I am a minister too. I do that. My husband and I, we both, we do ministry. We work within ministry. I put it like that. So I love young people, young folks. I say it all the time. Young folks that keep you young. You know what I'm talking about? They keep you on top of things. So I'm able to see. I like to see potential in others and try to help enhance it and help them bring it out. So I'm an encourager. I'm the cheerleader. You know what I'm saying? I'm the cheerleader, and I love God, baby, and I love people. But nah, I got a side. Now I can't say I feel like I've always been a pretty mellow person. I've never been one to be, troublemaker. But I used to be a little bit more quick tempered. And you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna I let you rub me wrong for a little bit, but then when I get to a certain level, but I'm gonna set you straight. I'm gonna get you up off me. So that's, what I'm saying. I've gotten a little better with that. So I take a lot. I'm a very patient person. I think I am a very patient person because people gonna people. So I think it is that I love God and I love people. I guess I could kind of answer your question. I hope that answers your question. I hope I can answer your question. Oh, um, like the black sheep say, let's go. Oh, Bali. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for helping me out. That's near Australia, really? Wow. 2 a.m. and you're up at 2 a.m. Well, I can't talk because I'd be up at 2 a.m. too sometime. I'll be up at 2 a.m. too sometime, baby. I sure do. I ain't gonna even lie. Yeah, Debbie. So he likes Disney. He loves Disney. Josh loves himself some Disney, baby. It takes 26 hours to fly from Bali to Georgia. Woo. I don't think so, Seth. I don't think I would fly that long. But let me tell you this. Mrs. G's first flight was a 13-hour flight. Because we flew from Georgia to Hawaii. My first flight, 13 hours. So yeah, yeah, it was an experience. It wasn't bad. And think about it, y'all. This was like right after the 9/11 thing. So when we went to the airport, it was barely anybody in the airport. So that was one good thing about it. People were afraid to fly. Um, at that time people were afraid to fly, but when we went, it was like the end of September when we had our flights, and they had started by flying and everything. And so when we went to the airport, even at Hartsville, Hartsville is like one of the busiest, the biggest and busiest airports in the world, and well, especially in the U.S., maybe in the world, I'm not sure, but I know it's the busiest in the world. And now it might not be the biggest in the world, but it's the busiest. So when we went there, baby, there was barely any the lines weren't long. It was just smooth because it was, like I said, it was right after that, the 9/11, tragedy. So yeah, but that was my first flight, 13 hours. So I don't want to do 26 hours, Seth, but 13 was my, that's a lot though. Yeah, oh my God. That's it. That's it. What you asked me, Josh? Let me see. Let me go back and see what the Josh said. He said I missed his question. Um Yeah, you're right. Said time mellows us out. That's true. Some people do not. Now, let me tell you, baby. Now, some folks don't never learn. Some folks stay just as hot tempered as they was when they were young. Now, something wrong with that. If you ain't learned from the years you've been on the planet how to calm your tail line, something wrong with that. But some people don't. They still be just as. I see some videos of some little old ladies, little old men, child. They will cuss you out left and right. They just as mean and hateful as they want to be. And they got one foot in the grave and they still acting crazy, cussing folks out, just being mean and hateful. So some people don't never learn, Seth, but you should learn. Now, that's why they say you live and learn. Well, some people don't live and learn, but you should live and learn. Everybody don't. But yeah. Um, y'all trying to help me out with Josh. Y'all talking about the Disney stuff. Yeah, the Disney t-shirts and sneakers. Yeah, Josh, I know that's right, baby. You love you some Disney, honey. And I'm sorry if I missed some of your questions and comments, Josh. I appreciate you all your comments and things. I appreciate you ladies and everybody that's helping me out to answer Josh's questions and things, interacting with Josh, because I appreciate him being here. So thank you, Josh. I don't mean to overlook any of your comments and things, but the chat's rolling. And I appreciate all y'all for helping me out with, helping me to answer Josh's questions and just being there for him because he's special. I love me some Josh. Yes, I do. He's just a special young man being here with me. He's taking time out of his day. So to you, Josh, thank you, baby, for hanging out with Mrs. G, your favorite auntie. Um, Let me see. If you live near Canton, you have an excellent Indonesian food. Ooh. Now I see some good foods, honey. I be watching on these channels, honey. Some good looking food, baby. They be having some good looking food, child. I ain't gonna lie. Um, oh really? Okay, in Georgia. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I live about I'm gonna say about a good hour from Atlanta. Yeah, not too far from Atlanta. So I'm kind of in a good little spot. It ain't too, what I'm saying? It ain't too far from Atlanta. But yeah, people got some crazy personalities. They do. So it is what it is. But I thank y'all so much for hanging out, Mrs. G. Y'all know it's been an hour now since I've been on this live. And I thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I met some great folks today. Appreciate y'all. So you guys have a blessed rest of your evening or night. Since Seth, it's nighttime where you are. It's 8 a.m. in the morning. So you get you some sleep unless you got to go to work or you at work. I don't know. Maybe you're at work or whatever. But get you some good rest and enjoy the rest of your weekend. And everybody that hung out with me this long, thank you so much. Thank you, Josh, Debbie Sue. Thank you all so much. Adrienne, everybody for hanging out with me. Debbie Sue, thank you, baby. I appreciate you for bringing Josh in on to see visit Mrs. G, your favorite auntie. And who knows, I might see y'all later today, but I doubt it. I think I'm just gonna watch other content for the rest of the day and I work on my own stuff. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a great, fabulous rest of your day. And Seth, if you get a chance, come on back and visit me again. Your favorite auntie. All right, y'all be blessed. I will talk to y'all later. Bye bye.